this would be the computer I would buy. This would be the computer I would buy the rest of the year. I think it is our best deal. I know it's our best deal as far as what you get. Well, when you see all the specs, hopefully you'll be sold as well. It's our best value of the day, our today's special. Couple of pounds, lightweight, easy to use. It has everything you could possibly want. It is the best offer of our most fully featured, I call it a slam dunk laptop, and we're doing it at the lowest price we've ever done. This computer at retail is over $1,000 with everything we give you. I think it's like $1,200 or $1,300 with all the specs. Our price is, there it is, $1,452. Our price is gonna be $599. If you buy it today, you will get it for $210 off with free shipping. So you're saying, Guy, why is it so great? Well, there's a bunch of things. First of all, there's a lot of number ones here. HP, #1 brand nationwide when it comes to laptop computers. Intel, number one processor company. Just couldn't get processor out. Microsoft Office, #1 program, all right? It is the #1 size in 15.6 inches. Not only that, it is Windows 11. Now, Windows 10 has gone away, right? Windows 11 is here. And Windows 11 has one that is in S mode. S mode, which I say just stands for security, safety. It cannot get a virus. It's its own operating system. It's its own system. So it's never going to be getting a virus. You don't have to buy 75 or $100 a year antivirus. It doesn't get it, okay? Intel processor and an Intel graphics card as well. Wi-Fi 6, fingerprint ID, which means you never have to worry about remembering all your passwords and all that stuff. And nobody has a finger like you. So you're the only one that can get on there unless you give it to somebody else and allow them to do it. It has a backlit keyboard, which I call street lights for your computer. When I get home from work, it's bright in here. I have the lights in my house pretty low. So I like when the keyboard lights up, and it lights up all the numbers, it lights up all the letters, makes it easier on the eyes, especially those of you that are in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and you're like, I really want my computer to come to life so I can see it. 128 gig flash storage, so you got plenty of space. We have exclusive colors. Bill is showing you one of those right now, which is our sun-kissed plum. We also have it in aquamarine sky, which is that really bright, bright tealy color. We have it in midnight blue. And then we also have, the last one is called diamond white. And by the way, last call on diamond white. Everybody gets a mouse to match the color of their computer. Everybody can use FlexPay. I think it's what, $78 on FlexPay to get it home. You have 30 days to try it. We're also giving you HP Smart Friend, which is 24/7 service and support. You get everything you could possibly want in a computer. Oh, and last thing, the longest battery life of any computer I've ever sold, up to 12 hours of battery life. So when you bring this on a plane, and you will, because the 15.6 is very thin, it only weighs 3.5 pounds. When you take this with you, it's all screen, very limited bezel, but you get to use it for up to 12 hours on a charge. Bill Duggan is our special guest today, and he's going to join us and take us on a tour. Hello,
Yes.
Billy.
Good morning. How are you? I
Great.
can't believe we're already getting limited on quantity, but you're
Yeah.
being a smart shopper. There's days where it's like, do I need a new computer? But when you know it's the #1 brand HP, Intel processor, one of their newest N100 chips, that's why you've been highlighted in the graphics. Yet it's also the best value. And it's funny, we were going back and forth because they're telling us this is the best 15-inch price on an HP laptop for the year. And we're like, well, we just started the 3rd month. And they're like, no, for all of 2025, this is going to be the best price on a 15-inch laptop, which is the most popular size. So one thing you have to realize, whether you like the plum color, it's the attention to detail that HP has been known for here at HSN, giving us colors, giving us specs that we need and want without overspending. Because, you know, Guy, this has 128 gigabytes of a solid-state hard drive. I could get more storage. Do I need it? Not necessarily. And more storage means more money. So, large screen, 15 inches, one of the most popular sizes. It's the ratio of the screen to the computer, 85% of it is screen. I need to log in. This is how simple it is. Boom. That finger touch ID, you see that little square? It is so nicely designed, and before you know it, I'm logged in and I'm up and running. One of the biggest features people want to upgrade, not only is, the speed and the processor and the memory, is they want a touchscreen. You're getting a touchscreen computer for under $500, which is phenomenal. You're getting Windows 11, that latest operating system. Because think of it this way. If you are operating with Windows 10, Microsoft is not supporting it after this year. It's end of life for Windows 10. So if you're a Windows 10 user, don't just upgrade the processor,
Yeah, get a
upgrade
whole
the
new
entire computer, which
Yes.
is great. And you're gonna get the latest features. So real quick, I showed you some of those specs. Let me just take you on a tour. It's 3.5 pounds. Guy even mentioned it has an over 11-hour battery life, which is great. USB-C port, so I can attach my mouse, external hard drive, that's your power port. Easily take it with you on the go, and that is, yes, for the traveler, the student, or just even around the house. Another USB port, which is important. Full HDMI, no mini or adapter needed. And then a USB-C port, which kind of just proves, this is giving you some of the latest, because more and more stuff is charging, going USB-C. You have that. You even have a headphone jack and Bluetooth technology on this 3.5-pound device. HP has thought of it all. However, one thing you don't get anywhere else is we're also including a full year of HP Smart Friend. What does it mean? You're intimidated by technology. You don't know how to move into a new computer. You don't know how to begin. For an entire year, this voucher is going to come included, and you get HP Smart Friend. And what does that give you? 24/7 tech support. You have a huge question on how to move in, or a small question was like, can I reset the clock? They will help you with this all hours of the day. That's why when we can include this, it's over $100 value in and of itself just for the HP Smart Friend for a year. And Guy, it's peace of mind, because you've probably been there. You're like, I can figure this out, right? 20 minutes go by,
Yeah.
45 minutes go by, you're getting
Yep.
frustrated, and you're like, wait a second, why didn't I just use HP Smart Friend? So we're including it for an entire year. So get the latest Windows 11 operating system, upgrade your Windows 10 to 11, get HP Smart Friend included, and this is one other thing I like to stress to people. You get all these great features, all these number ones, HP, Intel, and you're also even getting the Microsoft Office suite. Maybe you don't need a computer right this very weekend, but you've noticed your computer has gotten slower. You notice the battery life is not what it used to be. You will have bought the best priced 15-inch HP with all these specs that you can use. Because this is what happened to my sister, Guy. My sister got through the holiday season, and she's like, she knew her computer was kind of on its last legs. She's like, I'll get around to shopping for a new laptop. I'm gonna get one, the time will come. Her computer went kaput. It would not turn on, it would not get what she needed, she could not find her photos, she could not find her tax documents. So what did she have to do for an entire week? She was stuck shopping and navigating the specs and tech and the value versus having a computer at the ready, moved in, and she was good to go from day one. I think of it this way, Guy. I have at home extra coffee, because if I run out of coffee,
God forbid.
Right? That's an emergency. But more importantly, I will have a computer at the ready, and it's the best value over here. And you see how I'm navigating? Sure, I can use the trackpad. Please notice, by the way, how large my cursor is, because this is what I used to have to make it really big, because I could not find it half the time. But no, I want to open up a picture. I can just double tap. It'll open it up, be responsive. I want to swipe and navigate around. This touchscreen experience is the #1 reason people have upgraded their computers, is because it's more intuitive. And Guy, I have a story that I can only share with you, because it's about you. A few years ago, we're trying to do a demonstration. I'm trying to, call him on the computer, and Guy is literally touching the screen.
Yeah.
And we're like, Guy, no,
Don't
it's
do
not
it.
a touch screen.
I
You
remember.
gotta get the cursor and go to the corner and hit the green button. And he's so proud of himself. He's like, green button, green button. And we're like, no, dude. And the thing is, we've all been there, because we're so used to the phone and tablet situation. This way, we can easily just swipe, have fun, and be connected.
Bill, a touchscreen, that's $150 upgrade.
Yeah,
Easily.
Easily,
All right?
if not more.
So think about that. I would pay this price if it wasn't a touchscreen.
Right.
And then I would be used, and then I'd still be touching the screen thinking it was a touchscreen. But I am telling you, for the price we're doing it, and by the way, the only thing I forgot to tell you, a couple things, was we have VIP financing on this. We normally don't do it under $400, but we're like, you know what? Early in the year, let's get people a new computer. If you have an HSN credit card, $32 and change. That's all you will pay to get it home. All right, it's on 12 months. Get it home. If you don't love it, you can always return it, but get it home. I love this computer for a couple of different groups. I think if you're buying your first computer, you got a young person, whatever, a college kid or somebody just started working, it's got everything that you need. If you're a senior, even better, because it'll have everything you need without overpaying. I know a lot of people out there that want a new computer because they have Windows 10.
Right.
And they're like, I got to upgrade. So do I upgrade a program or do I actually get myself a new computer? I mean, to me, it's like, would I rather have a brand new car or just replace the engine? Get a brand new car.
Right.
Right? I mean, you might as well. And then you get all the extra features that include touch. You know, and a touch screen. Well, let me tell you, my mother loved her touchscreen because she was doing the gambling casino games and she used to like to be interactive and all that stuff. But even if you're teaching your kids or showing your kids a place where Disney, and you want to move around, having the touchscreen makes it so much easier. So, literally, there is not one thing I would add to this computer. There really isn't. My favorite features are, and I'll be very transparent about, it's kind of silly, but I love the backlit keyboard, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I also love no virus. Because listen, if you're a young person or an older person, we often stumble upon places that perhaps we should not go. And once you get an infected computer with a virus, malware, whatever it is, you got to bring that thing in and have it repaired. And the last time I had to do that was many, many, many years ago. All right, before I started buying virus-proof computers, $150. They had my computer for a week. Now, I don't know about you, but that's like going without your phone for a week, all right? Because everything is on our computer. You never have to worry about the viruses, all right? I'm gonna ask everybody to lower the lights real quick, and I wanna show everybody my favorite feature, if we can.
There we go.
So I will wait. Oh, you guys are doing it, okay. Here's my computer. There is a key called F4, which is right up here.
I love that you know this.
Yes. It's called F4. I'm going to wait till the lights go down because it's not as dramatic. Here we go.
So when I
It's getting
upgraded my
darker.
computer at one point, one of the best things I wanted was that backlit keyboard feature. That computer, to get the backlit keyboard and a solid state hard drive, was over $1,000.
Yep, and there's 2 levels.
And Guy, you've probably been there like me. You're sitting down at the desk, you're knee deep in an email, it's getting darker, you can't even get up to turn on a lamp, and boom, automatically turn on that backlit keyboard. Roommate situation, I just love the fact that that is included, yet you're not spending over $500 or nearly $1,000. It's under $400.
And by the way, it shines right through the letters. So when I get home from work, I often open my computer to see how our day's going, and I do it in the morning, and it's usually dimly lit. So I love having that. That's why I call it street lights. You know, there is a famous road in Connecticut, New York called the Merritt Parkway, and it has no lights on it. It's not a lot of fun to drive at night because it's in the woods. And what else is in the woods? Raccoons and deer and all that, and it is dangerous. So I always think of that for whatever reason. When I think about my lights on my computer, plus, I believe it causes less eye strain for me as well.
True.
It's much more relaxing. So that is a feed. That's just one. It's kind of a superficial one, but I love it. And I think it'll be important to you too, especially if you do work at night and you don't want to wake up your sweetie pie.
Yeah.
And you still want to be able to see the keys. It's like having the backlit remote control.
Right.
Right? You want to be able to see. And you said it's not cheap to put that in there.
And it's those little user differences that make it an enjoyable experience versus like, oh, I saved some money on this no-name brand, but I'm starting to lack this. I don't have Bluetooth. when I opened it up, I was blown away with the screen size because I thought it was a 17-inch size screen, which the 15 is the most popular. And 17 is nice, but you know what I don't like about it? It's a larger product.
So easy
to carry around, to fit into
Look at
a
this.
bag. Which, by the way,
Backpack, carry on, easy.
when I tried the 17-inch, I had to get a new backpack. I had to get a new carry-on because it didn't fit. By the way, we're including, if you want to pick up this, it's a nice case as well. Great to pack this up. Great pockets in front too, so you can put your mouse, you can put your charging cord, so it's protected, and even a nice little handle right over here.
Billy, we also have a printer. Real quick, I'll mention that. We have a printer today. It is our most affordable printer. So if you need a new printer, buy this. Every day of the week, I think it is, what, Kyle, is it $59? But if you buy it today with the Today Special, we'll get it home for you for $49 with free shipping. And that's a great printer too.
So boom, talk about great printer. I just jumped over to Microsoft Excel. I need to print out that document, need to print out that permission slip. By the way, Excel, PowerPoint, all that Microsoft suite is included, preloaded on the computer. I don't have to, and you talk about your dexterity and like your mom. Remember she'd have to be able to point and swipe?
Yes.
Nope, you just hit the print button.
So much easier.
And all of a sudden that document's gonna be sent to the printer. So remember, Microsoft Office is going to be pre-installed. Your Excel, your Outlook, your PowerPoint, even the newer programs like the Microsoft Copilot, which is their AI generated, where you can help you generate your emails, generate different pictures if you'd like. So I'm over here in Excel. I did not have to buy it. I need to change a number. Sure, I can get my cursor in here and do the point and click and drag. I can come up here. I'm just going to hit this one. I'm
Some people like a mouse.
Well, that's why we included
some
a
people
mouse,
like
which
it.
is great.
Yep.
So I just updated the number over here. I'm going to update this number too, bam, bam, bam. And you notice I could change my pie graph over here. The fluidity of if you're a tactile user, if you're an old school user, it's great. And that's another reason why you have to think of it this way. This is Windows 11. You're getting more features, you're getting more support for it. Because if you are that Windows 10 computer and family out there, and Guy, I got to tell you this, I was surprised. Windows 10 has been around for about 10 years. Actually, 10 years exactly. That's why it's end of life. They're not going to support it anymore. Do you know how many people are still using Windows 10?
Yeah.
400 million computers out there still are on Windows 10.
They're going to be, you know what, out of luck.
And that's just it. You
when it's
won't get
gone.
the support. You have to upgrade. And how do you upgrade your Windows 10 to 11 on a computer? You have to make more memory. You have to clear stuff off.
And you're
starting fresh.
You're getting a brand new car with no miles on it.
Right.
When you just upgrade to a different operating system, you're still driving the same old car. You still have you may still have the same junk and funk in there. And if you don't have Windows 11 in S mode, you could have viruses in there. And all you're going to do is just keep them in there for later. So get yourself a brand new computer. It's not too late. Now listen, if this was $789 or $999 and you're 75 years old, I'd be like, you could do better than that. You don't need to spend $1,000 on a computer. You're going to spend $1,000. It's going to be more than you need. This is a computer that is good for anybody and everybody, whether you work, whether you're young, whether you're old, all right? You love the lightweight portability, 3.5 pounds. I said about 11 to 12-hour battery life. So if you're taking it on a trip to Europe, you can watch 3-4 movies without having to worry about it, right? Stream to your heart's content. Go to your websites, your streaming channels, whatever you want to do, and you can do it with a brand new computer. Now, a brand new computer like this is also going to be a faster computer.
Right.
It's going to be way faster than your Windows 10, whatever you're in, okay? Only because of the upgrades and everything. So you're basically, like I said, you want to give it away, donate it, your old car, get a brand new car. It even has the new car smell. Not really, but you know what I mean. It feels good when you get there. And everything is quick, fast. No more waiting. One thing I know Billy is finally probably understanding now as he's gotten older, because I knew him when he was just a pup, is that time is everything.
Right.
I watched my son grow up, who's now going to be 24 years old in a couple of months. And I'm like, how the you know what did that kid get to be 24 years old? Especially with all the crap he put me through.
And you haven't
Lucky
aged.
he's around. Yeah, I haven't aged at all. But the point is, when you can save time, when you have more time, and you can buy more time basically by little things you can do in your lifestyle, it makes all the difference. I don't want to have to wait for my computer programs to load up. I want to be able to see a crystal clear image, and look at how beautiful that is.
All screen.
All screen, minimal bezel. I want something that lasts hours and hours and hours without me always having to plug it in. I have a work computer that is probably 2 to 3 years old. I have to plug it in like every 3 or 4 hours.
Well, God, that's exactly what's happening to my sister. She had a computer, it was still working for her, but it was fading. So she was like, I'll get around to it. The thing is, she got around to it once it had already died, and then the next thing, she was shopping, she had no computer for over a week, she was kind of up against the wall, well, what do I need? And you said this perfectly. We could put in more specs and tech and different chips, it would be a more expensive computer. This has been curated just for our HSN shopper. We know what you like, colors, accessories, and we're even giving you that full year of HP Smart Friend to hold your hand. And you said this before. Recently, my mom, she had to update the thermostat at home.
Yeah.
Do you know how much they charge her for a new thermostat?
Yes.
With all of these features, like smart, connects to the phone, she doesn't use any of that. It was over $400.
That's what I paid.
And I'm like, Mom,
No,
my mom is old school. She goes and turns it on and turns it off.
I have to correct myself. I didn't pay that, but I was prepared to pay it. And I have a buddy that's an AC guy. And I told him, I said, this I think the problem is with my thermostat. And he came over. He's like, I said, what about this? I was looking at this high tech. He goes, and he said a bad word, but he's like, what do you need that for? Because you don't. You want it to get hotter or you want it to get colder. You want it to be a fan or you want it to be on or off. And he got me one. It was like 89 bucks. And I have it, and it's perfect.
And you feel smart because you didn't overspend.
And you still got quality.
And that's just it. We all have a need for a computer, whether it's checking our emails, whether it's just a larger screen than our phone, whether it's streaming. So you see this 15-inch size screen, I'm watching a movie over here, whether it's Netflix or HSN Plus, I want great audio, boom. Nice big audio because I'm watching a show, I'm listening to music, or you're going to be using it for, online classes and Zoom calls. So all of this connectivity, whether it's the clarity of the screen, the processor, you want to press play. Where do I press play? Do I drag the cursor? Where's the cursor? Nope. You just easily touch and it's up and running. So I'm going to just pause this for a moment because I want to also just illustrate.
By the way, it has stereo speakers in there, dude.
Isn't it great sound?
Yeah.
So I just am showing you. Normally with a computer, we might have 4 or 5 windows open. I have 5 windows, another 5 windows. Guy, check this out. This is that Intel N100 chip, allowing me to have my photos up, my movie, my Excel document, my PowerPoint, my online shopping and everything. All open, yet it's still running efficiently.
Ramming speed.
Ramming speed.
There you go.
Like 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is important, but also it's that new N1 chip. Remember, we're highlighting it in the graphics, so you can go look up the specs if you'd like. And Guy, it was funny, you'd mentioned Disney, and I hadn't done this before. So I'm online, I'm doing my shopping, I'm doing my streaming. I went over to Maps, and it was fun because I could actually be in the moment with you, and I found the Disney parks over here, and I was able to pinch and zoom, and there's, I found the Starbucks at Epcot. I didn't know they had it over there. And this is where it is fun. You're planning the vacation. You want to show people where we're going to be staying.
And trying to do that with a mouse would be a nightmare.
Oh, totally.
Yep.
Because this is intuitive. For young and old alike, they can easily move away around. Now, I've lost the Magic Kingdom over here. See, there's Epcot.
Look for the fireworks.
Oh, there's the Magic Kingdom. Boom, boom, just like that. And you're like, oh,
Cinderella's
my favorite
castle.
ride's over here. And there's, this is where you're engaged and connected because it's easy. And because it's affordable, maybe you're not on the computer nearly as much as you used to be. That's fine, but there comes a need. Here's one need I appreciate. Notice it's a nice colored, dyed, matched keyboard. Notice there's the number pad over here. Normally that's a nice upgrade as well back in the day. This is standard. So now I can do my accounting for tax season. Maybe if you just get this for tax season, and I will be honest with you, if you're thinking Father's Day, Mother's Day, Easter, graduation, this is a timeless gift because HP, Intel, all those number ones don't go out of style. You're still gonna have that HP Smart Friend and giving them Windows 11 instead of Windows 10, the latest, which is gonna have that customer support. And it's, again, the best value of the entire year, all the way through the Black Fridays and Christmas.
I don't think we'll do a better deal for the rest of the year. I've been here a long time.
We can't. The market is changing. The tech and the prices are going to be changing.
The margins just don't make sense to go any lower than this. By the way, this is the aquamarine sky.
Right. Detail.
Are you kidding me? There are 740 of these to go around for everybody in the country right now. Look at how beautiful that is.
And real quick, the
that is
aquamarine
only here. You can't find that anywhere in retail.
Dyed to match, which is great. The aquamarine and the plum I'm using only here at HSN, because this is what you would get everywhere else. The gray keyboard and the gray pad, which is fine. Some people like that, but some people want a little splash of color. So this is why you shop at HSN. You'll find this out in retail.
This makes you smile.
Doesn't it?
This is like, I'm a good person.
Even when you're paying your bills.
Yes, I deserve it.
Right.
And by the way, many of you are watching right now, and I guarantee, because I feel I know many of you, and I do, all my Facebook friends and buddies, and you're talking yourself out of it. Listen, the one thing I've learned as in my time here, and I've been here since 1998. I left for a little while, but I came back, and I've been here about 16 years since. The one thing I've learned is that you only have X amount of time. Don't struggle. Get something brand new. I'm not asking you to buy a Ferrari here, all right? This is under $400. You will have that brand new computer experience. You'll never have to worry about viruses. You have up to a 12-hour battery, fingerprint ID, so nobody can get on your computer unless it's your finger, right? Backlit keyboard, Intel processor, HP #1 brand, #1 brand in Microsoft Office. I mean, it goes on and on and on. You could not do better. Oh, wait. You could probably do something close if you want to go and buy an Apple computer for $1,300 or $1,400 or $1,500.
Well,
And I'm not poo-pooing Apple because you do Apple, and I've had Apple products. What I'm saying is that is not in everybody's budget. If it is, good, go ahead, get whatever you want. This is within most people's budget, and you're getting many of the things that those other brands have, which is antivirus protection. You never have to worry about it, right? You're also getting a great battery life. In fact, better than a lot of Apple products. You're getting an amazing battery life. And it's apples and oranges here, but you're not paying over $1,000.
Right.
It is worth, if you try to buy everything and load it into here, I'm talking about the keyboard, all the stuff I mentioned, fingerprint ID, you're at $1,400. Now, granted, that's an estimated retail, blah, blah, blah. The real price our price is gonna be $599, and that's a good price. Or, for this day, you can get it for $210 cheaper. And the best part is, you buy it, and whether you pay $32 on your HSN credit card for 12 months, or you break up the payments into I think it was $78 on your credit card, in about a week or less, you get this. Go to the door, and you're like, oh my gosh, like when you get your first car. It is when you sit down to this computer and you power it up, you're gonna be like, and this is how I started my story, I deserve this. I deserve a brand new computer. I'm on it all the time. Like, you wouldn't buy a crappy phone, right? Of course not, if you use your phone a lot. You use this all the time. You wouldn't buy a crappy car, right? Because you gotta get around. It's an investment. That's what this is. And remember, you can only get these colors, the plum and the aquamarine, here at HSN. We are able to do that because we don't have to have storage shelves in our store. We're a virtual store. So we can bring as many colors as you want. And because we are one of the #1 companies that works with HP, we will get you a deal like nobody else can get you. I encourage you. You want to find this computer somewhere else with those specs at that price? Buy it, but you're not going to find it.
And you know one of the reasons why we have this deal right now, it's March 1st.
Yeah.
March is HP month at HSN.
Sweet.
That's why we have the shredder coming up. This is the only laptop today special of HP month. This is the best price, the lowest price on a 15-inch. 15-inch is the most popular size HP laptop of the entire year. And it's funny, we were joking like, oh, it's March, so it's only 2 months into the year, right? No, all the way through the year, so you're getting a great value. And it's not just the computer, because yes, you're getting HP Smart Friend for an entire year, plus 9 other apps and services, 2 years to learn a language. There's actually home finance and management, a bunch of great stuff in there. Even you can create your own mouse pad, and we've preloaded Microsoft Office on the system as well. Remember back in the day, is pick your computer and then do you want Office? No, we've included this $70 value, so you have your Excel and Word and all that. But you know what made me happy? I was very happy to get a deal when I got this home, but it's the little things like, oh, that is so convenient, the finger touch ID. I love that backlit keyboard. I wish I got touchscreen before, but I couldn't afford it, now I could. This is one thing I noticed. Web cameras, it's not the latest and greatest. I mean, they've been around, but you know what HP did on this model? Remember, curated just for us? They've given us a privacy shield. Boom. Right up there at the top, I can close off the window because maybe I can't, on that Zoom call with everyone and you don't want to be on camera anymore.
In your tank top.
Exactly, close it up just like that. Again, that's an add-on, but they've included it. And then it's the responsive nature. I like the fact that I'm old school. I can actually, use my cursor and zip around like that. But then at the end of the day, it's no, I want to open up my photos. You just double tap, it takes you where you need to go. I want to move my windows around and rearrange them because that's how convenient this could be. I just touch the screen. Or if you're like my mom, she's like, well, I want this picture of you, Billy, to go from here to there, or that folder to this document. Well, Mom, just do this. Drag it to where you want it to go. Actually, Guy, you've been around. Remember when mouse first came out?
Yeah.
You're like, wait, I can drag a file from here to there?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I know.
Now, it's as simple as just taking
was
it from
pretty cool.
here. Wasn't it? It was like, this is easy, before you need to know the code.
I took intro to computers in high school.
Oh, hello.
Where you had the big giant processor on the floor. And then, well, actually, that was the upgraded. The original one was just a big giant, it looked like a big giant old-fashioned television.
Ooh.
And you had to enter code and numbers. There was no mouse. Mouse was in there. There might have been a mouse in your house, but it wasn't there.
It was Mickey.
And so I have watched the iteration after iteration after iteration. What this thing can do is ridiculous compared to what even computers 3 or 4 or 5 years ago can do. So if you have an older computer, you may donate it to somebody, right? get a new one. It's time. All right? This computer will probably, if you're a senior, you'll never need to buy another one. All right? It's got enough storage, got enough features. And I will tell you, that fingerprint ID is a big deal because, we don't even have that on our computers here at work, and I wish we did. Because I have to log in. Well, work's a different thing because you have to have passwords and all that stuff. I get it. But I would love to have that ease of doing the fingerprint ID.
Guy, it's not even just logging in because there's that convenience. It's
Yeah.
logging into your bank.
All your passwords, right?
Right. And confirming a purchase, or instead of that authentication where they
Yeah,
send a
I do that
code
with
to
my
your
bank.
phone and this and that.
Yep.
Nope, it's literally like, oh, this is you and you're in. That's a nice upgrade, and even the way they've designed it to blend in is just beautiful. So
It's great. Ever since I got hacked on Facebook,
It
I
happens.
appreciate that, the security things. And remember, no, you don't need any antivirus, and you have fingerprint ID. That's two very, very strong levels of security for your computer.
And think about the upgrade. So I've been mentioning how Windows 10 is going out. So a lot of us, and it's hard to believe, Guy, we're in March of 25, right? Do you remember March of 2020? What was happening? That was the start of the pandemic. So a lot of us over those 5 years have gotten new systems because we were all of a sudden working from home. The kids were at home. So sure, that 5-year-old computer is Windows 10. Probably doesn't have the power for you to stream on that same computer because 5 years ago, we didn't even have, HSN Plus over here, but we could be streaming at the same time. So you're upgrading the speed and the processor, yet you're not sacrificing in terms of quality because you're getting Intel, you're getting HP, and you're getting that HP Smart Friend. One thing I might want to encourage you to pick up, maybe if you can't get the Today Special, is the Sling. Have you seen this guy?
Oh, it's the greatest thing on the planet.
This is awesome because we all take our laptops.
By the way, that's the white, which is beautiful. If you want to get in that diamond white. All right, show everybody.
hands-free,
Walk
which
around,
is great.
Bill. Walk
so
around.
this is what's great.